Well, we're recording all that. I just want to welcome you guys to the video training. Steve's had some technical difficulties tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and start the meeting. We're now recording as well, so all the other stuff that we've said in the past is now done. So I want to welcome everybody on the call. I want to thank Steve for allowing me to speak to his list and speak to you guys tonight. I know you guys want to know who I am and why I'm here. Well, my name is Joe Justin, and I create a product to help you guys build an offline business. My business last year has been serving offline clients, doing SEO for videos, ranking YouTube videos basically on the first page of Google for my clients. I currently have more than $10,000 a month in residuals or passive income, and I'm just here to tell you that I walk the walk and I talk the talk. This is what I do every day. I try to contact clients, I try to rank videos, and I test things all the time to make sure that what I'm doing is going to work for my clients, because you know what? I like to sleep at night. When I get a new client on board, I like to sleep at night knowing that I'm going to be able to get them to rank, get them on the first page of Google, so that their phone rings, they get new customers, and when it comes time to pay my bill, they're happy campers. So that's what I'm all about, and that's what we're going to show you guys tonight about the product and what I do. Now, I want to make sure that I make this point very clear. This is a ranking video or video ranking course. The only difference between my course and anybody else's out there is mine is the most comprehensive business system out there. And because it's so comprehensive, because we cover so much in our course, a lot of times during these webinars, people will say, oh, well, you didn't show that much on video ranking, so it must not be about video ranking. I want to tell you, it is about video ranking. It's just that we don't just show you how to rank videos and say, okay, figure it out how to make money on your own. We're going to show you how to make money. We're going to show you how to make a business where you can stay home if you want to and run this business out of your house, or if you want to have an office, you can do that as well. But we're going to show you how to expand this business, hire a sales force, and move on and have a full-time income ranking videos on the first page of Google. We're going to show you that. That's why ours is the most comprehensive system out there. Okay? So I just want to let you know that. Now, others have their methods. I have mine. And what I do is I use GSA Search Engine Ranker to rank our videos, and that is the easy part. It really is. I don't have to be involved with anyone. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to talk to anyone when I rank my videos. It's the easy part. The hard part is getting the clients, closing the deals, and doing all that. But no one else shows you how to run a business with their video ranking courses. We do. I know this stuff, and I love the marketing. I love the money that you make when doing this. It's not just SEO, okay? I just want to let you know that. What our system has done, too, before you get to the next slide, what our system has done, we've merged the nerds, and we've merged the not-so-technical people, the sales people. Because a lot of people out there, we're nerds. We want to do the ranking stuff, the SEO, we're nerds. We haven't been taught how to sell. I will teach you how to sell. I'm an extroverted nerd. I've been taught how to sell. I'm a pretty decent salesperson, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you're on the sales side, I'm a very good teacher. I can show you how to do the technical side as well. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the curtains back, and everything that I'm going to show you today, I'm not going to hold anything back. If you have any questions about anything, please type them in the sidebar, and we'll go ahead and try to get to those as well. There's going to be a special gift at the end where I'm going to give away some done-for-you videos where I'll rank your videos for 3 months, just one video. It can be for yourself, for your business, for a client. Okay? We'll get to that later. So what I'm going to show you right now is one of my videos that I rank for. He's an attorney, best DUI attorney in West Palm Beach. If you see here, there's 2 videos on the first page of Google in the top 4. Now, when you see this, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, man, he must be getting a lot of calls. And you know what? He is. The thing is, most of my clients are attorneys. And because they're attorneys, most attorneys, if they're in the top 15 or top 20, they have an SEO person working for them, whether it be inside or outside. They have someone working for them. And what I did with these videos is I beat everybody up in West Palm Beach because I got 2 in the top 4. He's getting the calls. My next slide I'm going to show you is this is one of my beta testers that was a general contractor. He did tile and marble, but he a general contractor. So he started getting a website development, and he's a local here. I met him on one of the Skype groups. We started talking. I let him be a beta tester, and look what he did. Video services, Fort Lauderdale, video SEO, Fort Lauderdale. Right here's the keyword I typed in, and he's number one, and sometimes number two. He's a beta tester. He used to be a general contractor. So I'm here to show you that. I'm showing this one in particular because I'm telling you that he wasn't a nerd and he wasn't a sales guy. He was a GC, okay? And I showed him how to do this. And look it, he got up here for this keyword phrase. The other one I'm going to show you is Buy My House Orlando. We buy houses is the video right here, but I'm just showing you because it's above the fold. If you can see, when you see this whole thing, the first thing your eyes go to is the thumbnail. Now, this is back in January 2013, and, you know, I was still new to doing the videos, so I didn't make such a good thumbnail, but at least it sticks out. Now I have it so that the company name and phone number are there, and everyone can see it, and they can dial it right away. So I want to show you this slide because here's what we did. We did our first training with our students last week, and one of the questions we were getting is, well, how do I send out proof emails if I don't have any videos ranked? And I just told them, I said, here's what you do. You find yourself a smaller niche, you find yourself a smaller city, and you go and get some videos ranked. They're not going to know, but all they're going to see is proof, and they're going to get excited. So here's what I did. Ultimate Handyman Fort Lauderdale. Now, I didn't plan it like this because you see there's different cities, okay? I did a handyman video in Fort Lauderdale, Oakland Park, Plantation, Pompano Beach. But when I typed in this keyword phrase, I didn't know at the time it's a do-it-for-you channel. It's like a big channel on YouTube. So if you look here, 3 days ago, this one is even 4 days ago, I upload all these, and it kind of did that night. This was like, you know, probably after midnight. These were before then. But anyway, we are the top 4 for this keyword phrase. Now, how hard do you think it's going to be to sell this to a plumber or AC guy? Okay, you know, it's not going to be that hard. They're going to say, wow, you did that. They're going to be excited. They're going to want to come aboard. And that's why I wanted to show you guys this. I did have one guy on Facebook who said, oh, well, no one searches for this keyword phrase. There's not that many people searching. Well, first of all, there's 5.4 million results coming up. I can show that to anybody. Any AC repair guy, any plumber, they're going to be excited about this, okay? The other thing is, how many AC repair guys and plumbers are going to say, oh, Mr. SEO guy, I'm sorry, but I don't think that keyword is going to work for me because that's not searched that much. You know, they're not going to say that. They're going to be excited. They're going to want to sign. They're going to want to sign up today because you're the top 4 for this keyword phrase. So the point I'm trying to make is this is the kind of thing we teach you in our course as well, okay? So let me ask you, does everybody know how to build a business, what it takes to make a business? You know, there's a lot of things you have to consider, okay? For instance, getting clients, closing deals, upselling clients, keeping them, tracking them, giving them reports. How are you going to collect payments? There's all kinds of things you have to consider. Then on the next slide, we go over a couple of things that came up in our training last week because our first training was Q&A. So people are asking these kind of questions like, what niche do I start with? Do I have to rank a video first? Do I need a website? Do you know what you're going to say when you get someone on the phone? You already have your service set up, so when you do start sending out email blasts, you're going to know what to tell them. What are you going to offer? The list goes on. How are you going to collect payment? Oh, my goodness. The first time I got a client line, I told him to write me a check. I didn't even have a company checking account yet. I told him right to me, he's like, wait a minute. Are you a business? Are you a business? So these are the kind of things you have to consider. And these are the things that we're going to go over. Okay, so when people tell me, oh, you didn't go over a whole lot in videos, remember, it was just the first 3 slides. The rest of this is all about building your business, what we're going to teach you, how you get clients, etc. So this is a comprehensive business system. I just want to keep saying that. Now, let me ask you guys something. If you could type it in the chat box, what's the number 1 problem when you start a business, any business? The number 1 problem. You're right. Yep, clients, getting clients. Yes, keeping clients. I see that. Keeping clients. Yep, I see that. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So how would you like to start a business, or let me show you a business about getting clients without cold calling and getting pre-qualified or hot leads, not maybe necessarily hot leads, but warm leads, calling you without you having to do cold calling all day long. Okay? Yeah, we all hate cold calling, right? We all hate cold calling. So here's what we do to solve this problem. What we do is we use our easy email template. And here is the subject line. First page of Google is YouTube videos. Get more calls. My company, blah, 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 XYZ is looking for 1 AC repair company per city to be placed on the first page of Google using video marketing. We can use your existing videos or create new ones. If you're interested, call me, and I give my phone number. That's just in the email. Then what I do is I say, oh, P.S., by the way, go to Google, type this in, this keyword in. Our client is the one with this phone number. And then the last thing I do is I say, these are our latest videos. I say latest client, I take latest videos. And I show them a couple more of our videos where I had a recent date, so they know we just updated recently, and they know it just started ranking. So this is my email. Now, when you send these out, you're going to get all kinds of responses, and a lot of them will be like, how much? What's your service? First page of Google, first page of YouTube. You know, people do that stuff. But you just got to answer the question. Answer them honestly and short and sweet. How much? $750 for 5 videos. How much? $500 a month. You know, something like that. Real short and sweet. Because some people are email people, some people are phone people. Most people don't want to be closed, so they might not call you right away. They might start off an email. And then after they find out your pricing, they see you're kind of a funny guy, or however you write your email. You want to keep it short and sweet, though, and you just answer the questions. They'll eventually call you unless they're an email person. I had such a client like that. This guy right here, here was his response. He said, I'm interested depending on price. That was it. He didn't ask me how much, but that's the way he said it. And what I did is I emailed him back, and I told him what the price was, and then he emailed me back and said, well, that's great, but I don't have any videos. So what I did, I said, listen, I have some stock videos that I use for your type of attorney, and I'll put your company name before, and I'll put your company name after. And then if you like them and you sign up today, I won't charge you for the videos. They're just PLR videos, what they were. And I give that source out when you buy the course. I give my source out when you buy, for presenter videos, like talking head videos. I have an actor that's really good. So I basically made it, and he liked it, except for one part. I had to take it out, and we closed the deal on the end of the day. So here's his response. I like the video that you made, except for the last photo and both videos. It was a girl with a headset on. He said it looked kind of like a call center appearance. But here's the best part. Go ahead and write up the agreement, listing the keywords so that I can see which ones you're targeting and potentially add or change some of them. Also, send me the PayPal agreement, and I can process the payment tomorrow. So we closed that deal, and you know what? About 3 or 4 months later, he signed up for 3 more cities, all in me. I never even talked to this guy. So here's what we got so far. We got a business where there's no cold calling. The client calls you. And because he's calling you, you're negotiating from a position of strength. You don't have to. They want what you got. That's why they're calling you. So you're not calling them. It's not tit for tat with like when you're cold calling a lot of times when you first start off. You got to be careful. You got to think on your feet. No, it ain't like that. They're gonna. By the time they're calling you, they're gonna say, okay, so I saw your thing. I saw your email. I looked at some of your videos. Can you tell me a little about it? Well, that's when you go into your sales pitch, and we go over that in the course as well. Okay? You already have sent them proof, so the walls are already torn down. They know that you know what you're talking about. All you're really doing by the time they're calling you is you're just negotiating terms. You're not trying to sell it because they're already sold. Really, you send them an agreement and you close them. That's it. Okay? So really, it's only 3 easy steps. You send a proof email. You get hot, pre-qualified responses calling you. Then you sign the agreement. You close the deal. It's really that simple. It really is. Once you get this down, it's going to be like, you're going to be thinking it's like shooting fish in a barrel, and it really is. Because you're sending out, well, we're going to go over in a second and how we do this, but what you're doing, you're sending out emails. You're sending out emails. You send out X amount per hour, and you're good to go. You just wait for them to contact you. It's really that simple. I don't know what else to say about this, the simplicity of this. Only thing I can tell you is that a lot of you're very smart people. A lot of us are nerds. You're going to see how I do it. It's so easy. You're going to say, no, that ain't going to work. I got to put my twist to it. I got to do this. I got to do that. One of my beta testers did that, and it was not successful for 45 days because he did that. Now he's making a full-time income doing what I showed him and using my strategies and techniques. And so I challenge everyone out there for 60 days just to do what I'm showing them to do. You will make money. And depending on how disciplined you are in following instructions and how many emails you send out depends on your success. So is that all it needs to see? By no means it's not. I just showed you what we do to send out email blasts and the email that we use. There's so much more to cover. We can't do it right now in an hour because, we're limited on time. But I can tell you this. We have a step-by-step, easy-to-follow system. We're going to show you how to select a niche. We're going to show you how keywords research. We're going to show you video SEO and how to find a client, like I just did, contacting your prospects. We're going to show you how and when to upsell your clients. I mean, that's important. You can almost double your income sometimes on people who might be in multiple cities. You just rank it for one city. Now it's time to upsell. We're going to show you reporting to clients, setting up call tracking, and the list goes on, okay? So this is real easy to follow. It's a paint-by-number system. It really is. It's so simple to do this system. It's the fastest, easiest way to a 5-figure income a month, basically $10,000 a month income, doing offline. It really is, because people need this. And once you get the confidence that you can perform this, it's going to be so easy to sell. And you know what? Your clients will recommend you out and refer you out as well. And you will build a stay-at-home income where you can just, you can just stay at home. The great thing about our system is we show you how to retain control over every aspect, okay? Your YouTube channel, the videos, etc. So if the person that wants to stop paying you, you can move on. You get another client for your videos that you already have ranking on the first page of Google. That's the beauty of this thing. So it's residual income, and you're able to keep all your assets under your control. Now, as I said before, we can't cover everything in an hour. But right now, what I want to show you, I'm going to show you how we find the emails and how we contact them. The first thing is how we find our emails. We use GSA Email Scraper. You don't have to use this one. You can use any scraper that's going to bring you back emails. You can go to Warrior Forum and type in email scraper. You'll find tons of them. The reason why I like starting off with GSA Email Scraper is you can click Use URL as a start, and you type in, like, for directories for, like, AC repair people, plumbers, plastic surgeons. They have directories in almost every city. You can type in the directory here, tell it to start. GSA Email Scraper will go out and get all those emails. As long as the directory is not protected. Now, it will find accurate, today, up-to-date emails so you can send it out to them. Now, what we do to contact them is our prospects, we use Outlook. Using our easy email template and the emails we scrape. And then what we do is we send out emails, and what we do is we purchase a shared HostGator account, and HostGator allows us to send about 350, 400 emails an hour. So we get like 3 or 4 domain names, and we use those domain names. We point them the name servers to HostGator, and Outlook allows us to easily change our accounts over to the upper left-hand corner. We do a pull-down menu. We can change the account like that easy. So that's what we do. And we send it, remember, we're sending out these emails, we're not scrubbing them, so you're going to get a whole bunch that come back as undeliverable, whatnot. But what we do is we show you how to set up rules for that. And what they'll do is those kind of emails will go right into the deleted box. You'll never see them, you'll have to go through them. And then the only thing you have to go through when you look at your emails is like maybe out of office reply and how much, what's your service. Or stop, of course, because we are adherent to the Spam Compliancy Act. We do give them an opt-out, so if they tell us to stop sending emails, we stop. If they don't tell us to stop, we don't stop sending them emails. If they curse us out and call us everything but an SEO person, and they don't tell us stop to get out the list, I'm going to send them an email next time I send my email blast. Don't take them off your list. I've had people curse me out, call me names. 6 months later, I'm still sending the same guy emails. He's signing up. Don't take them off unless they ask you to. That's when you take them off. I just want to put that out there. So, why does all of our stuff work? Well, let's face it. We use YouTube videos, and Google owns YouTube. In my opinion, everyone always says give Google what they want, and no one ever tells us what Google wants. Well, I think Google wants pay-per-click and YouTube videos. That's what I think. So that's just my opinion. Now, Google is the new Yellow Pages, so we want to make sure we make that clear to our clients. As a matter of fact, you can even use Yellow Pages, videos Yellow Pages, as a way to get clients. It works great. So basically, that's what we want to do. We can use the Yellow Pages to prospect clients. So and moving on, how would you like to have our system the most comprehensive business system out there, showing you how to rank YouTube videos, showing you how to make a stay-at-home income. In 3 months, you can be the owner of a successful business and even possibly making $10,000 a month plus per month. Never having to worry about, where you're going to pay your next bill, living paycheck to paycheck. You even have to get up and go to work in the morning. How would you like to do that? I'm going to say it again. This is the most comprehensive business system out there that shows you how to rank video. I have the know-how and I have the system, and I'll teach you everything. Not just everything that we're doing now, everything we're doing in the future, everything we find out that's new. This is my livelihood. And in 3 months, if you work, you'll succeed. And I'm going to say right now, in just 2 months, you could be succeeding if you keep the nose to the grindstone and do what you're supposed to do. Follow the instructions for 60 days. One important note I want to say, this is going to require commitment and hard work, just like every business. It's going to require some investment. You're going to be required to purchase some tools. GSA Search Engine Ranker, Capture Breaker, some proxies, a VPS server you eventually want to get to. But remember, this is a residual business. If you get 3 customers this month, you make $1,500. Starting next month, you're making $1,500, and you're going to be prospecting for more. I'm just being really, I'm lowballing everything. You can make a lot more. You can be charging someone $800 a month, and 3 customers is $2,400. You're going to get $2,400 next month. So I'm here to introduce to you Offline Resurrection. Offline Resurrection, you're going to get 18 detailed videos, 80-page PDF, 6 training sessions, and 2 bonus webinars. Our private mastermind is in our Facebook group where we have 5, 6 different people answering questions. And we answer the questions. We don't ignore you. We don't just let everything sit. We try to answer the questions as quickly as possible. The topics that we cover, getting and closing clients, as you can see, ranking videos, and everything that we learn as far as the tools we use, the tools we stop using, etc. This is the most comprehensive business system out there that you're gonna see, especially at our price. In other words, you're gonna get the complete package. That's what we're selling you tonight. The value of our system, I know you got to be asking what's the cost. So the value of our system is way more than what we're going to charge you. We got 18 videos and an 80-page PDF. That's $497, and that's lowball. We have some people tell us we should be charging $1497 for this, for the whole course. We have live training, and our trainings are awesome. $997 is probably not giving it justice, but we're going to leave it there. Extra webinars at $194 and a private mastermind at $37 a month. That's a $1,700 value that we're going to get you. Now, we're not going to charge you $1,700 or $997. We know you're just starting out. We want it to be affordable to you. We want to help you to succeed. We want to see you succeed, so we're not going to charge you that much. What we're going to do is we're going to let you in for an investment of $197 or 2 payments of $110. That'll get you in, and you'll be able to get a hold of the most comprehensive business system on the market today that shows you how to rank video, have a residual passive income, and have a stay-at-home income as well. So what I want to put out there right now, the first 10 to purchase this gets one-on-one help from me selecting a niche. We're going to help you build an email list using our GSA Search Engine Ranker to start off with. We're going to help you with strategies to rank proof videos fast. We're going to strategize that with you. And if your niche matches any of our stock videos, we'll give you some of those as well. Okay? That's for the first 10 people who purchase. Now, if anyone else has any questions, you can go to the link right here, offlineresurrection.com/Steve, all lowercase. Okay? That's how you get it. That's how you get our system. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and type that. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. I think I got it. I'm going to go ahead and copy this into the sidebar so that everyone can see it. I think on the replay, you might even be able to click on that as well. I'm not positive about that, but that's what it is. And hopefully I'll see many of you that I see on here on the inside. Now, if anyone has any questions, go ahead and type them in the box, okay? Do you need a VPS server? You don't need one. You can run on your PC, but you know what? It sure helps to have one because you can be running 24/7. When you start getting clients, you're going to want to do that, okay? What happens if I get 2 clients in one city? Well, if I get 2 clients in one city, I don't ever do that because the first one I get, I tell them they got exclusivity until they stop being my client. Okay? Great. If anyone else has any questions, go ahead and type it in the sidebar there. If not any more questions, we're going to go ahead and call this a night. I know we went a little fast tonight. A lot of times there's more questions. I know Steve had some technical difficulties, as far as niches you want to pick, someone just came up and asked about niches. What you want to do is you want to select like blue-collar type niches in the beginning. They seem to be easier to sell, and most of them are educated now. They know they have to be on the first page of Google. Okay, if anyone else has any questions, please type them in the sidebar. Otherwise, all right, I just want to thank everyone for showing up tonight. And go ahead and I'll see you on the inside. Make that purchase. If you have any questions, you can email me anything at support@offlineresurrection.com. I'm here for you, and so are the people on our Facebook group. See you on the inside. Have a great night.